I need to record
The-
too.
So, Queen had this absolutely brilliant idea. She's orchestrated this prank for Joker, who is currently AFK here. Uh, her idea, was to take out all the fishing rods out of the feed chest and replace them with feathers. And if you look closely in Joker's hand, as he's busy AFKing in there,
Yeah, he's got a feather.
you'll notice he's holding a feather. He is in there tickling with a feather, taking AFKing to a whole new level.
Alright, can I turn my TV on and
Yeah,
see
go
what
ahead.
you guys did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Your
No,
TV.
not what we did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more of a
What
of a
you're
one
doing.
person.
And is that a feather in my hand?
He's in the tickle room.
Is that a...
Tickle.
Oh, okay.
Whose idea it was?
Queen?
Yes.
Whose idea was it? It was Queen's idea. He's giggling.
You got the giggle farm going.
Hey guys, you'll not guess where I am. I got messing around with things. I don't actually do any building in creative. I tend to do all my building in survival, and then I tear it down and change it, and tear it down and change it. So basically, I'm putting this pattern in this wall, and you wonder where this wall is. Well, you can see if you look over here that I have dug a circle. I dug a perfect circle all the way out to the ocean. There was a great big mountain here. I took the mountain right down. As a matter of fact, you can probably see there's the bottom of it. Took the mountain off, and I did this. Now, I don't know about that pattern in the back. Like I said, I tend to tear things down and replace them, and tear things down and replace them. That was the original pattern that I had running on the walls. But as I came in, there's a door up there. As I came in, this pattern was so much on the walls that it made it look really busy and just not good. So I took the color out and I went with this. It's got a cool little pattern, some pillars and everything. And I thought that might look a little better. So I'm just in the process now of finishing this up, so I can go back and have a look at it. I know I did a whole lot of stuff off camera here, and I apologize for that. I tend to not do that normally. I like to get everything on camera, but like I said, this is one of those deals where I wasn't sure if I was even going to keep anything, and I just started messing with it, and now I've gotten to the point that I like it, but yeah, I decided I was going to show you guys. Well, before I do that, let's go back and have a look. You can see I've added these stairs, kind of stairs. I wish there were glass stairs. Essentially, these guys come out of the opening here and get one wider on each side until we're just down to a single. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm liking how this is looking. I got a little bit of colored with the clay on the ground here. It's coming along, and I'm pretty happy. As I said, I'm pretty happy with these pillars. They're much nicer looking than this, because I wanted to have this ribbon, but the colors didn't work, and I didn't want to introduce brand new colors, because then it starts to get weird. I'm already not entirely happy with the green and yellow. But I do like the walls. I think that's nice. And I think I'm going to do the ceiling really, really, really simple. Originally, I was going to do these walls the same as the floor and make the ceiling the same, but I'm liking this, and I'm thinking that just a nice, simple ceiling, it's going to be a lot of brick to replace, but I think it's the way to go. So I won't bore you guys with all of this. I will clean up this back wall and do something with the ceiling, and then we'll get back to you. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. A few seconds? Probably a couple of days for me. Bye. 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 And we're back. And we're on our way over to the new tunnel. I got it finished for the most part, we'll say. There's still a lot of stuff to do on the edges of it. I'll show you when we get here. I had to move the entrance, kind of make everything look right. That's my room that I'm working on. And this goes down to the tunnel. I've got two areas. This one here is the first one, and then it comes down into this area here, which I thought was kind of neat. And then this comes out into 3 sections. Now, I think when we were here last, I had glass stairs here. You can see I've finished up the ceiling. I added a skylight up here. Let me just kind of come along here, and I can turn around. You can see my base through the skylight there. Walls are the same as what you saw before. This glass, you can see I've replaced it all with this set of stairs. I messed around with a lot of stair configurations. There wasn't anything that I was really crazy happy with. But this one works. And I like the idea of having these 3 entrances up here. So you can see these connect. The 2 outside ones go to the stairs to get down. And then the middle one here goes to this glass path. And the glass path goes right out to the end. Now, I've been messing around with, speaking of messing around with things, down at the end here. There we go. Let me just drop through. Maybe. Don't drown. There we go. So you can see that this opens up. I've got just a glass chamber that comes down here. I'm thinking of putting in glass room down here. That's one of my options. The other option is to kind of continue this out straight and have it go somewhere. I haven't entirely decided where to go with this, but I figured it was a good start. I'm really happy with the way the tunnel looks. And I'm, despite not being exactly what I was after with the steps, I'm pretty happy with them as well. And it's got a neat view. So the only thing I got left to do, that annoys the heck out of me. You can see the way it kind of sticks out there. And as much work as it's going to be, I'm going to have to remove it. And there's a lot to it. You can see here, this is like a whole mountain. This isn't just like a little ridge or anything. This goes all the way back. So I'm going to have to take the whole mountain back. Maybe 10 blocks, I think, would do it to give us a nice clear view. And then this won't have the weird... It'll look more round, basically. So that'll be the next step. Other than that, I'm pretty much done the tunnel. So, the other thing I've been working on in my spare time is the wood farm. Tree farm? I guess it's a tree farm. So we're going to head over here and have a look at what I've done with that. And we'll be right back. Okay, at the tree farm. So you've probably seen this a few times if you watch our videos. This was a really cool design. Queen Liz came up with this. Turn on the water, plant your trees, and everything gets washed into these hoppers. Now originally it went into a chest here, and that worked really well. And there was not actually any reason to change it other than I had a neat idea and I wanted to kind of give it a try. So what I installed, you can see there's an item elevator back here. Let's chuck in, let's chuck in some spruce. There. And you watch over here, you'll see the items coming up. There they go. And they get carried along. Oh, they're fun to watch, aren't they? They get carried along here. The water carries them, I can't quite see it, you can see the ice underneath, into this set of hoppers and then through item sorter. Item sorter, that's what's under here, is the hoppers. Carries the wood through, and there is a different chest for each type of wood. So you can see I've shown what the side looks like and what the top looks like in case you're doing any kind of designing and you want to get a good look at what it's going to look like. And then the wood goes in here. Now you can see I put in planks over there. They're not going to get sorted through. So the item sorter actually, if they don't get sorted, continues on this way and comes into these 3 chests. So there's our 10 pieces of spruce there. So all of the saplings and branches and anything else that happens to fall in the system should come into these 3 chests. That's just a working chest. I still got a little bit of design work to do. I'm not sure if I'm happy with cobblestone. And I don't like the cobblestone up here. It's a little bit too busy. So probably going to change that out as well. But it's a start. Same as with the tunnel. A couple of little tweaks here and there until I'm happy with the design. And that's about it. So anyway, just a little short episode for you guys today to help you get caught up to what I've been doing and a few little projects I've got going. I got a few other things in the works as well, and you'll be seeing videos of those coming out pretty soon. So until then, have a great day, and we'll see you guys soon.